of Miles over there is nervous.
Marcel. Just Marcel. Just Marcel.
We like to put adjectives
Yeah,
in
we
front of
don't need
ourselves.
those.
I think the people want to know more about you, man.
I'm sure they do. Pretty fascinating. However, just Marcel.
Fascinating guy.
All right. Hey, and over here, our special guest of the day is Miss Jessica.
Period. We gonna sip some tea, y'all. We gonna sip some tea. We gonna get it. Is this does he do this often?
Well, only for the special people.
No, we gonna sip some tea today, y'all. We gonna get into
We gonna what?
Sip some tea. You don't know what that means?
No, it's not like you said suck some titty.
See, why is his mind so nasty?
No, wait, no.
Sip some
It
tea
did
should have
kind
been.
of sound like
Sip
it.
No,
some tea
it-
should have been the
suck-
first thing that came
sip
to your
some tea,
mind.
suck
You
some
got a
titty.
podcast.
Oh, you know.
Sip some tea is the phrase for
Sure,
y'all.
but we also like to suck titties on here.
Okay, I mean that's fine too.
Not me.
Speaking of, could you put your mics on put your lips on the mic?
Put my lips on the mic.
All right, this is going to be.
Okay.
It's going to be very interesting.
He said put it on the mic. Okay.
That's what he said, man. Jessica Shaw is a lovely, lovely actress that we just met out here in
Very
Atlanta.
lovely.
We just did a film called Stripper Party.
Stripper
I'm so
Party.
ready to see it.
Well, we actually editing upstairs right now.
Come on now.
You want to see some of it?
Yes.
No, well, we're too late.
Why would you even ask me?
Well, so I can see how excited you
being
are.
I
a
know.
a-hole.
I really do want to see. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready for May
You did
20th.
great, by the way.
Did I?
Yeah.
I was nervous.
Were you?
Really?
No, I hide it well.
Holy
you know,
crap.
I hide it well. I
You hit it
have,
very
I hate
well.
to
I
see
have
you
performance
comfortable.
anxiety.
Why?
I don't know. I have anxiety in general. So performance anxiety for me, it's like no matter how much I practice like every day. But then you get here and it's like, oh my God, am I gonna remember it? Is it gonna come out the way that I practiced it? So yeah. But I mean, when I left that day or the last time we filmed, I was like, I don't know.
Oh, what was your last? Your last day was the big day, wasn't it? Shit.
Yeah, it was the actual.
The party, like the end.
It got
Yeah.
Rob. Yeah, that was the biggest day. I was nervous from the first day though.
Were you now?
Very,
You
yeah.
gave a completely different impression.
Yeah, because
You made me nervous.
You gotta fake. You gotta be fake.
This girl, good. Well, you great at faking it.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, I'm scared to have sex with you. It's
great-
like,
look,
was
I'm great
I
at
good
faking.
or I don't know? Shit.
I'm great at faking.
I'm going off into the world thinking I put it down, and in reality, it's nah, nigga.
Mediocre.
It's 3 inches. Shit. Goddamn.
It's nothing wrong with 3 inches though if you know what you're doing.
Come
That's
on now.
really not. No.
Come on
What?
now.
Look, listen.
Paper cuts hurt too. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Hey, tugboat get you that too. You know what I'm saying?
No, honestly, y'all, I have dealt with men who were just big, and you did not know what you were doing.
Well, you don't got it in that way. You just put it in.
No, you need to know what you're doing.
You need to know what you're doing. You need to know, you need to have your angles down. You need to know if she got a fat ass and how you need to dip into that. You need to know. Yeah, you
No,
can't
please
just,
tell me. I have no
you
idea.
can't just go in there like boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Well,
You
it
gotta-
probably pleased him, but it didn't please you.
It's the selfishness.
Yeah,
very-
but that's why you gotta deal
Big
with people
dicks are
that you
very
like.
selfish people.
You have to deal with people that you like, or that people that like you. I mean,
So,
because men who like you,
what's gonna change? Oh, you thought okay?
yeah,
If the
because men
likes
who
you.
like you, they take time. They try to perfect. They want everything to be good for you. They want everything to be good for both of y'all. They look at sex as something you do with a woman, as opposed to something you do to a woman. So a lot of people who are just selfish are kind of like, yeah, I'm finna blow your back out.
Absolutely.
I don't want that.
No, you
don't want to do that.
You want to be pleased.
Exactly. So you gotta have somebody that likes you.
So you've had a 3-inch penis before.
Yeah, a few of them.
Were you satisfied?
Yes. I've been satisfied by smaller before bigger.
There is so much hope out here for you
You hear
guys.
that, gentlemen?
Look for you, right? For you.
Hey, this girl is giving hope. She is selling hope today,
no,
man.
really, it's really all about, the chemistry between y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that's a big one. Then it's about, what you willing to do, what he willing to do. If you comfortable with the same things he comfortable with, then, But if you just got a big dick, what is that going to do?
I'm not gonna lie to
What
you.
is 12 inches just going to do for me? Just because you got 12 inches, it's supposed to automatically feel good?
I think that's what niggas think
Yeah, horrible. That's why the orgasm rate is so low
for women.
for women. Absolutely. For men, y'all Y'all gonna get every time.
Batting 100, you know.
That's why
I don't miss.
That's why I keep saying you have to deal with somebody who likes you for real.
That's what's up, I guess. You know,
Nigga said I'm betting 100
for me.
Hey,
that's what's up.
Every nigga should be.
You should be.
Should be 100 every time you go.
Yeah.
So, Jessica, let's talk about how you started. How you got to us. So you saw the audition on Actors Access.
I did.
All right. So what made you be like, oh, I would love to be a part of that?
I read the plot, and when I read it and I read the different characters, I was like, I could do this. This is my real life anyway. It was once my real life before I got down here. Since I've been down here, I haven't been into that life, but it was so familiar to me. It's what I've been doing for 3 years or so. So when I got down here and I was like, okay, I could do this, you know, and it's comfortable, you know, you rehearse in your room over and over and over, and it's like, okay, I could do this. This is something that's real life for me anyway. But once I got on set, I liked it. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm comfortable.
Okay, so even from, well, first off, I want to say, you were the first audition that we got. Like, you were the first submitted audition.
Set the bar.
And you set the bar
up here.
high. I'm talking about, I said this on an earlier episode. When we saw you, it was like, yo, we got it. We about to make a movie in this bitch.
You know what's crazy? Once I did it and submitted, pressed the submit button, I was like, oh, that's mine. I'll hear from you in a minute.
You knew it.
Yeah, and it's crazy because when I'm delusional like that, it always ends up being, it always ends up working for me. But if I'm overthinking, like, oh my God, when they gonna call me? When they gonna call me? When they gonna call me? Oh my God, then I normally don't get it. So.
Wow. So that's
interesting.
It's like, you normally don't hear that, but you should have been confident about that audition, like from the acting and the dance portion. That was the first, like, I think we had
to do a dance. I was like, okay, yeah. So then there's my acting. I feel like that's good, but then you pair that with the dance, and it's the perfect character. Nutritious was perfect for me.
We watched the first. We watched the acting first, and then we went to the dance, and we just looked at each other like, that's fucking nutritious. Like, what are we talking about right now? Like, I think you may have been the only person where we were both 100% first.
That's her.
Take. Yes. So it was like, absolutely.
Period.
And it was all downhill after that. I ain't gonna hold you. You set the bar so high that we was like, oh, we good. And the next team we got was like, I don't know. I guess we need to ask you. You got some friends or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
See,
maybe
and
Jessica
I had
knows somebody.
I had a friend that came down here with me. I kind of had to, separate myself.
Oh,
why is that?
Right?
It was a lot of secret competition there. It was.
Like she was competing with you for what?
It's a long story, y'all, but you kind of know when the people around you are, being inspired by you versus everything that you do. She do. Every accomplishment, she got to come behind me and say, oh, I want to try this now. This is something that I'm interested in now. She went and got an inhaler. She don't even have asthma.
For what? Do you have asthma?
Yes, horribly. And I've had it since I was 7, so it was this little stuff I started noticing. Like it's becoming an unhealthy obsession for me. And I just have with everything about me. Like I'm everything about me down to the way that I talk, I mean, I walk, my medical issues. Like, why do you want to have asthma?
So how'd you break it off with her?
I just ghosted her, and I be feeling bad about that every day.
How long ago?
About 6-7 months.
Is she still hitting you up?
No. She was a grown ass woman. She's about 36. It was my best friend.
That's not that
old,
but I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, for me to have, for this to be my best friend, I'm 28, so.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, so.
Wait, okay, so now I'm fucked up in the head because on set, I remember it was I don't know if it was a joke or not, but it was like somebody said something and you were like, oh yeah, like you were talking to me, you were like people our age, but it was said in a way that made you seem older. Like, I'm thinking you were 36. So when you just said that, I'm like,
no.
Well, what the fuck? How old is she?
No, when I say my age, what was we talking about?
I forget what we was talking about, but it made me seem like I was younger than you. I'm fucking older than you, which is...
You older than me?
I'm 29.
You ain't older than me.
Well, I mean,
12 months.
Give or take. It's a little bit,
But no, I'm 28. I probably was talking about younger though, as opposed to older. You know, like you said, you felt like I was older. I probably meant relate to people my age on the younger scale.
Okay, so
I don't even know what we was talking about.
you got that. I don't remember either. I just remember wondering after you said that, how the fuck old is she for her to be saying
How old did I look? When you first saw me, was you like, "It's an old bitch"?
Nah, I honestly, if you don't look significantly older or younger than me, I think we're the same age until told differently.
I get that though. I get that because I'm sort of like that. I feel like everybody is
everybody
in the age
is
range
my
of,
age until
of 25 to 28. I think everybody around me is in that age
right.
range.
But then when you realize, oh damn, wait, you 35 years old or you're fucking 19, it's like,
I'm
holy
still
shit.
young, but
It's just you're not, I guess, in that fucking age range. Yeah. So you get how'd you feel when we hit you up?
I was happy. I was like, I knew it. I was.
It was a matter of time.
It sounds so cocky.
It honestly was.
It sounds
on our end,
so
it was.
cocky, but in my head, I knew I had it. It's a confidence that I had with that role that I just didn't have with a lot of other auditions. And it shows. Like, I don't know. It just shows.
So why would you be nervous then? Like, when we get to set?
Anxiety. Anxiety is a stronghold,
Did you have
y'all.
anxiety? I have anxiety as well. Did you have anxiety when you auditioned?
No. And you know why? Because behind the camera alone in your room, you know. You by yourself, so it's like pause, edit, cut, paste. Like you can cut out all of the negative, right?
Yeah.
But when you write in front of people, they see every little thing that you fuck up. The minute you mess up, I saw that. I saw that.
I don't know.
Script, I saw that.
That balloon kept fucking with you.
What balloon? When I was on,
he would
what's
hit
his
your
name
face.
on his lap?
And
that was y'all's fault.
Well, I'm just keep going. What you mean?
Yeah, it was
that balloon would just.
And I have a problem with improv. So when stuff like that happens, like the balloon kept falling, normally I feel like a more mature seasoned person would have said, okay, you know, keep going, just play with that, keep it going.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get y'all to, okay, because I was deliberately throwing it at your face. So
was you?
Yes.
So you was playing with me.
Well, I just
So you was trying to sabotage me.
Not sabotage.
He saw you was fucked up, right? And he just was.
I was like, come on, just go with it. Come on.
Yeah. I do have a problem with improv, but I'm trying to get better with. And I don't know why I have that problem, but I'm a perfectionist, so everything that I do, I have to have planned for it. It had to be something that I've gone over in my head, but improv is just like, it's risky. Because what if it don't sound good? What if it's like...
It is. And I say this with no slight, but it's most women have, in my experience, with improv. Yeah, like most women won't improv.
That's sexist.
Really?
Not a dick.
Well, I mean...
it's
really? Women won't improv?
No, like it's mostly guys who will improv. Most women
dudes are
will
used to
say
taking risks.
To the script, and they won't go off the script. They'll say exactly what
because women are planners. Men just be winging it, y'all. It's admirable because it's like, damn, I wish I could just get out there and just, you know, do exactly what you're doing. Like you just real quick with it, you flow like water. But like even with the scene with you and what was his name? The landlord.
Oh man.
How y'all just kept flowing. And even you could tell, like for us, you could tell that it wasn't on script. But y'all was just going and going. And I'm just like, I wish I could do that. I can't do that.
You can do that.
I mean, I can eventually, you know.
Yeah.
If I work at it, then I can.
It's definitely the risk. Because it's always, even with me and him, it's like everything we say is not going to be funny. It's just taking that risk and just, you know, seeing what hits and what doesn't. It's definitely without a doubt a risk. And more men than women take that. And it is a thing. It's like you can say something. It's a lot of times both of us have said stuff that we think is going to hit, and it's, you know, nobody's laughing, and it's just like, damn, all right, well, we're not going to use that. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going.
The silence.
But yeah, it's definitely a big risk.
I would crash after that if it was something that was just like, okay, that didn't land. And I'm like, okay.
It happens so many times.
It starts to mess with my mental, like, oh my God. Like, is the rest of it gonna be?
No, you just gotta brush that.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning how to do. Just like Just go with it, because we really are here for the same reason.
We
Yep.
are. We're
here
here
for-
to, you know what I'm saying, trust the director, you know what I'm saying, trust your fellow actors, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all here to try to make a dope
Yeah, you know what?
project.
And everybody was talented this time. I've been on sets.
Why you say this
No,
time?
no, look. I have been on sets. Y'all, I have been
okay.
on different sets. Not this set. I've been on different sets where it was just like, nobody can act here. And it's hard for me. It's hard because look, my acting coach told me, you one thing about you that you need to change is that you feed off of what you're getting. Like, you feed off of the talent that's coming your way. So if somebody is talking to you and they sound like they reading a script, it's gonna be hard for me, and I'm trying to change that. It's gonna be hard for me to just like, okay, come on, you gotta give me something, give me more, give me, you know. And a lot of people are just suck.
So how was your set experience? How was your first SVS set experience?
It was good. I think it was the first good one, because I've been on sets, a lot of different sets, a lot of different smaller sets. I think y'all were more prepared.
Oh, shoot. That's what's
Listen,
up.
I have been on sets where I'm going to.
You mean
I'm
this?
going to film, right? I'm going to film. I filmed in Alabama. I ain't gonna call no names.
You can.
But no, I'm not gonna call no
okay.
names. I ain't gonna do that. But I went out there, I drove out there from here, right? I stayed out there for about a week. And you know, it's gonna be a lot of roles that you have to take for free because, you know, you just a brand new actor. You getting your feet wet. But I get on set and you're writing the script over.
Oh, they're writing over. They're making a change.
No, ain't no change. Ain't no change.
right.
I'm talking about writing the whole script. Listen, we
Ain't
had
even
so
printing
many.
Writing that motherfucker in a
It
journal,
was
nigga.
handwritten. Listen, we had so many
Yo.
We had so many
That's
table
wild.
reads. We had so many table reads. We practiced and practiced and practiced. We had a lot more table reads than we had. Than us. We did what, one?
We did
That's
one.
one and
We
done.
had like 3 every week for like a month. And I get on set and the stuff that we practice, you just like, because you weren't prepared for, I don't know, just the whole, everything that we had practiced, everything that we was running through, it just was like gone, you know? So I had to adjust to that. And then you got people get mad at me because I'm like, I still have to not only learn the script, but I got to practice my movements now too, because this is completely different than what we've been rehearsing for a month straight. Just a lot of unprofessional
I'm so
ghetto.
sorry.
That is.
No, y'all
Wow.
were so prepared. Y'all were so prepared. When I came in, y'all had, everybody was designated to do a different job. Yeah, I really don't want to scoff no names, but the lady that I'm filming with, she was everything. Like, she was the person with the camera. She was the one writing the script again. So she was doing everything. She was the one trying to hold the little microphone. So it was like, we practiced for a long time. I spent a lot of money having to get out here. And it was just like, and
This
I
is a
still
horror story.
have not seen the movie.
But how long ago was it?
2022 March. Haven't seen a behind the scenes footage. Haven't seen any still
Who was
shots.
doing behind the scenes?
She would call her little friends. She would call her little friends every now and then. You know, a couple days they would come and show up and try to film, you know, behind the scenes. But I haven't seen anything. And I had an intimate scene with that.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was, to have to do an intimate scene with somebody and then never see the project when you did it for free. Yeah, it was,
That is crazy.
I haven't seen
I was
it.
over here complaining
Right
about
now.
our crew.
People complain about y'all?
No. We were talking about the movie earlier, and it was just like, I felt like I was wearing too many hats, and it's like she had every hat. That's
Every
crazy.
hat, and then she would call big ass hat, and then she would call her like 12-year-old son to the set. And when he would get out of school, he would come, you know, do the behind the scenes, and it's like, okay, y'all, everybody got to start somewhere. But then on top of that, she was rude. So it was kind of, for me, like, after we filmed, she hit me up about a month later, like, I got another role for you.
No, you don't.
No, you absolutely do not.
Not
Promise
me.
you don't. Promise you don't. And with all due respect, I can't do it. So
How was filming that intimate scene? And like, can you describe it? Like,
the first one or the one with y'all?
we're gonna get in ours, but
Oh my God. The first one was, the person that I did it with made it more comfortable for me because he was very professional.
Okay.
You got a lot of people who act real weird, like you could tell they waiting to fuck you. Like, and it's like they give off that energy. Like, oh my God, I'm ready.
How many? Okay, wow. How many intimacies have you done? Oh, okay.
I've done 3. Well, including y'all's, I've done 3.
Okay,
yeah, and I liked y'all's because it was, it's funny. It wasn't
took a little edge off.
Yeah, but the first one, I got to set. She tells us to go in the room. She tells us to go in the room and get acquainted with each other.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So
no, I do
said,
that
okay.
too normally.
I said, okay, we go in the room, we get acquainted with each other. We immediately start filming the intimate scene right then and there. I feel like it was a little bit weirder with y'all though because it was so many people watching me. Like in the room, it was a lot of people, and I feel like that's normally how it's supposed to be.
Oh,
but with the first, look.
No.
So with the first one, it was just her behind me, just watching, and it's a woman, so you feel a little bit more like this woman is watching me. Like I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, you feel what? Like
More weird?
more?
I feel a little bit more weird when a woman is watching me.
You rather a guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is what I do naturally. I have sex with men anyway. So this is something,
I don't know how.
I've been a stripper. We dance butt naked. And you do have female clients or female customers, but, just to have a older woman watching you, it's like you feel judged.
Oh, okay. I can
like-
understand that.
Even though you wrote the script and then, yeah. and
What
then
type? Was it like a fucking scene or was it like a make love type
make
scene?
love.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
We had actually 3 or 4 different making love scenes. It was a lot.
Oh, nice.
It was a lot. Yeah.
Fucking
No, but he was
Zane
real.
book.
He was. You know what? I could compare it.
Okay.
To Zane. Yeah, I could really compare it. Still haven't seen the movie, but the plot is a drug plot, setup plot, hood movie type.
It's coming to Tubi soon. Let's not get
I
that
just
twist.
I just wish
It'll be there
I want to
soon.
see something from it.
I'm honestly at this point, me too.
I'm a little interested myself. If you call me and be like, yo.
If I ever see it, I'm gonna be like, look, y'all, this is.
Hey, don't you give no disclaimer. It's cool,
I'm like, look, y'all, this is what I was talking about on the podcast.
Yeah, no, I can't fucking wait to see it. Okay.
At this point, I'm just like, is it ever coming? Because I understand
like
this
2 more
stuff takes
years.
a long time, but
And for amateurs, I ain't gonna hold you. Obviously, you're about to see your movie in about
and
a
you
month,
be
so-
editing quick.
Well,
That's
hey,
so
come on.
like you
Talk about it.
I'm talking about you knocking stuff out.
Let's
That's
get
so
to it.
good.
I
Like
got time to waste. All right?
she got a lot of time to
Let's
waste.
fucking
It's
get
been a
to-
year.
Most people, honestly, what you're saying is like most people's experience. Like, unfortunately,
It is,
what you're about to experience is rare. You filmed this shit a couple weeks ago, and you about to see it.
And then you see it, and not only do you see it, like when I saw your first movie, I was like, not your first movie, but the first movie that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is really good for you to have edited. What was it, 5 days?
yeah,
It was really good. It was really, really, really good. And it wasn't, you know how you watch Tubi and it's like the effects you see, like, come on now, you can see the microphone, like you can see the, like I saw somebody shoot a gun and the bullets were like pasted, like a sticker. It was so bad, but it's a lot of that on Tubi. And it was like, you know how you shooting and it hit the windshield, but the windshield didn't shatter. It was like a big sticker of a bullet that hit the windshield. So I was like, y'all are the reason that Tubi is having such a bad name. Like,
Well, Tubi
everybody
doing that
is
to
like,
themselves. They put
They
that
didn't
on
give
there.
a
they allow
fuck.
it. Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah,
They
allow
didn't
it.
give a. They took a sticker and
They
said,
took a sticker and put it on the windshield, and
"We're
it was
good.
the bullet.
It's gonna look on camera. It's gonna look great on camera."
And I didn't see none of that in your movie.
You
I was
won't.
Like, this is,
Let's stop that.
I was,
You won't.
I was like, this is
And
really
that's-
good. And then the acting was good. The storyline was good. Everything was good. So I was like, when I left the premiere, I was like, yeah, I can't wait to do this movie because I feel like if it's gonna be like that, as far as production, the acting was good. Everybody on set was good. Then, I'm excited to see it.
Thank you. No, yes.
For
Hey, I
sure.
take pride and integrity.
Some
in
people
that.
do.
Yes, as everybody should.
Some people.
Man.
What do you do? You write?
No, man.
Do you-
What?
Look.
Do you,
This guy.
so you are the video. You do video,
I do video. Yeah.
but no writing.
You know,
Let's
you
be
know,
honest. What you stuttering for?
Well, just because
It was
you know,
a quick answer in my head.
Damn, the chips and shit from earlier. I'm right. However, damn it, you know, not
He journals his feelings. Talk about writing, nigga.
I write, but it's just like more like personal for like passion stuff. It's not
Okay.
like just. Oh, what
Passion
am I gonna do
projects,
today?
Okay. I mean, I want to write. I have a lot of ideas in my head.
Give us
but-
one. What
That's
you got?
what it was. You were talking about you writing, and you were like, I have a lot of ideas that something for people our age. It was something about writing that jogged my memory.
I probably did say that. Sounds like something I would say.
Okay, so
Because I deal with a lot of ghetto people. Not just my age, but just the people that I'm around, the crowd that I...
do you like that?
Yeah, they're my people.
That's why you keep. yeah.
It's relationships. It's crazy because I don't deal with nobody ghetto in relationships, but my friend circle, like, they've been loyal to me. They've been like my family.
Ghetto
so.
fabulous.
You know what? And I'm not even that, but I just went through a lot that put me around people that don't judge me. So, like, growing up, it was kind of like, you know, I'm going through a lot, but I can hang with anybody. I can hang with the nerds. I can hang with the ghetto people. I can hang with whoever. But, you know, when you start to realize that the people you talking to are judging you for the stuff that you've been through, you start to relate to people who, you know, so the hood has always been,
Ain't no judgment around here.
yeah. But relationship-wise, I don't like people think I just like hood niggas. I hate hood niggas so bad.
So what do you think?
Good boys.
Do you?
I love good boys.
Okay.
Is it shocking to you?
Here we go.
Yes.
A lot of people say that, and it's
Not
weird
for
to me.
Well, because you come off as
What? Don't piss me off.
All right. Well,
What you finna say?
proving the point.
What
There.
you finna say? What do I come off as?
you come off as a bad girl. So
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't
see
get
that.
that.
what you come off as, Marcel?
I'm gonna be straight with you, like just from my personal experience. Generally growing up, I've been like a good guy, you know, the good guy. So I've been always attracted to like bad girls, you could call them. But I feel like I could always like girls seem to be like they're a bitch, but they really or not that
I'm
you
really
are. But
not a bitch,
I know,
like-
but it's like people get that, and it's like I don't know. I never
think
saw
I
that.
intimidate
in
a
you, I
lot
guess.
of good boys. My energy, I come off real kind
You
of.
definitely intimidate me. Like
Shut the fuck. No, I don't.
You what?
I intimidate you.
Yeah, like yeah.
Why you
What?
stuttering?
Well, because you were like I
Do
don't.
I
I'm
intimidate
like,
you for real?
I like okay. If I wanted to, you know, try to talk to you or date you, it's like, man, okay. Honestly, I feel like you're way above me sexually, and I would be so intimidated in the bedroom. Like,
Wait
I have
a minute, did you
no
just call
idea
me a
how to-
hoe?
No.
Wow!
What?
Holy crap!
What
That's
is this?
exactly
Well, hold
what
on.
he just said.
Like literally.
Literally.
What do you mean? Okay,
Called you a hoe.
So
on-
not have
on
to
camera.
be a hoe.
Let's elaborate.
Yes, you not.
Yeah, let's elaborate
a
on that.
hoe. You seem like
Advanced.
you sexually, yes. Like, and that's for
He calling me a
That's
hoe.
basically-
not what the
Unless he's a
only
virgin.
hoes can have good sex. Exactly. You know, you can have.
I mean, normally it's people who are kind of experienced, but yeah.
Yeah, what the, okay, that's not. I don't think you come off as a hoe. I think you come off as you can make a nigga nut in 30 seconds.
Oh yeah. No, that's
and
cool.
there you go. Okay,
That's cool.
and that's intimidating.
But you know what's crazy? Because I just hate that it's like that because even with the type of men that I'm attracted to, they always so scared.
I'd be terrified. I would literally be terrified in the bedroom because I'm like, I feel like I'm not going to be able to please you. I want to be able to please my woman.
You
And
know what? I'm glad I even got that from somebody that I'm not sexual with, from you just saying that, because it kind of puts a lot into perspective about how men act with me.
men want to,
bedroom.
no matter even, you know, got big and they want to date. Dumbasses, they think they're pleasing you like that. But men, they want to please you. They want to hear you scream. They want to make you argue. They want all of that. And if I feel like you're so far more advanced than me, then it's like, I don't know if I can please her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if
I think it's a comparison
Hey, you
thing.
good over
'cause-
there?
I'm good.
All right. I'm being a little vulnerable out here. It's like some
No,
giggles
I
started.
think
Guys
I
over
think
here.
I think it's a comparison thing too, because when men automatically assume that I like hood niggas, right? And you get the stigma behind hood niggas, how they fuck. They just fuck. So I run into a good boy and he thinks I like this. So automatically in the bedroom, he feeling like I like a certain thing.
Absolutely.
And I don't.
You're saying
I don't like
everything
rough.
in my mind.
I don't like rough. I don't like, that just the...
Yeah, getting the bunny rabbit.
Every now and then everybody likes to, fuck. But I'm going to say 90% of the time for me, I like slow, sensual. And then you meet men and they kind of like, okay, she want me to do this because this is the type of girl she is. She like this. No, I'm not. I don't like that.
You are blowing my mind right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
A little turned on. Not gonna hold you, huh? Oh, okay.
I feel you.
But definitely blowing my fucking mind.
Yeah, I'm not what people think.
I don't want to come off too shy because I've learned that I used to think that
Confidence is everything.
Yeah, it is, man. Because I've learned that you cannot assume a daggone thing about a woman.
Listen.
Even when she put out, and when you get in the bed with her, she's complete. Like you,
she can be completely modest in the world, but then for you, it's like this a hoe right here. Like damn, when she.
No, you're absolutely right. But we all still judge a book by its cover.
We definitely do.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you still.
Even me, it's certain men I look at like, oh, you can't fuck at all, and I've never even been in a space with this man to even see if he can, but just visual. I don't know. I'm just looking at a person like, well, you just don't look like you can do much.
Don't most good boys look like that?
No.
Good point.
No. It's always the ones who are very overly masculine. Overly, you trying to prove a point. You trying to overcompensate. It's the loud
Them
ones
be
for
the
me.
ones.
They
man.
never.
I don't
know about
ever.
the sex with them, but I'm just in person.
No, but with
they
good
the
boys
weakest
for me,
minded mother
with good
people.
boys for me, I can tell when somebody know what they doing. It's a silent confidence for me that just you could tell. But then you got the people who just overly confident, like you trying to overcompensate for what you know you can't do. You know you can't, so you trying to loud talk. You trying to be overly masculine. You trying to come off as, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna break your back. I'm gonna do this.
Because what you gonna do when it's actually time, nigga?
Hey, well, they hope they screaming works. They never have to prove it.
Go underperform every time.
That's crazy.
So when did you get here, Jessica?
2022, January.
Oh, damn.
Oh, when did I move here?
Yeah.
Yeah, January 2022.
What else you thought I was talking about?
Hey.
I don't know. When did I get here? I don't know. Yeah, but I moved out here with my best friend.
That's the one you had to let
She just
go.
decided to come.
Not you. The one you had to
She
let
just,
go.
listen, no, she just decided to come with me.
Oh, that's what's up.
When I said I was moving, I was getting out of a relationship that was just real nasty.
Was he a good boy?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
No, he wasn't a good boy at heart. But when I say good boy, I don't mean a good person. I mean a person who's, he got his shit together. He's reserved. Okay. He wears his pants that fit. He intelligent. He speaks, he know how to hold a conversation. I don't like nobody wearing your pants under your ass. Like
Wait, so what are you talking about? You saying that's what you mean by good boy?
When I say good boy, I mean like perceived good boy more so. I'm not saying like you're a genuine person, a sweet person, because even hood niggas can be sweet people, right? But when I say good boy, I'm just like the person that sits down to meet your father, the person that you can take to a business meeting, the person the good boy. He got his shit together. He's intelligent. He can talk well. He can hold a conversation. Just
gotcha.
But not good morally. But this last guy, he was a good boy. This was somebody, you would look at him and say, oh, he's a good boy, but he was evil at heart. Just
holy crap.
Okay.
Evil.
Yeah, that's a
strong word.
A word
no,
right
he
there.
Was evil.
What did he do that was evil?
You could see it in his eyes. He was evil.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was a relationship
Fucking
I had
Hades?
to the point where I came out here. And my acting was just a driving force, but I think when it ended with him, I was in an abusive relationship with him. He almost killed me. This man almost killed me.
He put his hands on you?
Yes.
I'm glad he did.
For breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Oh.
It was one of those things where you wake up in the house and you don't know who you gonna get. You gotta walk on eggshells in your own house. It's the worst place to be.
How long was y'all? Yeah.
A year and some change.
Okay.
And my daddy was telling me, like, the first time he ever broke my phone, my daddy was like, I called him and he was like, he's doing that because he don't want to put his hands on you yet, but it's coming. I promise you. And I'm just like, no, it's not. He would never do that. Next day, he choked my ass. No, he almost killed me. And I think the next day I came out here, The next day after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. And the only way I'm gonna really get away is if I get away, is if I get the fuck up and get away.
Where?
Dallas, Texas.
That's a far fucking way.
It is, and that's why it was so random. But I knew that this was kind of like Black Hollywood, and I'm like, if I'm gonna go anywhere, I'm rather go, somewhere.
Did you know anybody?
I got a brother out here.
No,
He married, so he got a family, but I didn't. That's why, I said when my best friend said, "Let's go," and I was like, "Yeah, you can go ahead, come with me." But then we got down here together, and I'm just realizing you're not on the same path that I'm on.
So you've been here for just a little over a year, pretty much. So, well, first off, so that project you did in March, was that your first project you did out here?
It was.
I'm so sorry.
It was. I traveled for it. But if you knew better, you would do better, and I didn't know. So honestly, looking back now, the minute that she offered it to me, I would have said no.
So how has your journey been out here, like for this year?
It's been good. It's been peaceful. It's been good though. I'm just able to focus a lot more being out here. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have no romantic partner. So, I'm all in, focused on what I'm trying to get done here and whoever I meet along the way.
I'm curious on I guess what the fuck do you do? You know what I'm saying?
Airbnb. For jobs, I do Airbnb.
No, even that. Well, okay. What do you mean? Like you
Airbnb rental arbitrage. So you rent out an apartment and you post it on Peerspace or Airbnb. Rent it out. You get your profit every month. It pretty much pays for itself.
Yeah.
Because one thing about it, people are gonna come to Atlanta. They're going to visit Atlanta no matter where you at in life. You gonna come to Atlanta. So the bookings are better out here than they ever were in Dallas.
I meant so you're out here, you don't really know nobody, you left your best friend. I mean,
Don't just say it like that. Like I had to.
Those were your words.
You made me feel so bad. Like I really do be feeling bad, but don't say it like that.
I mean, it's cool. Hey, look, we know people all the fucking time.
Like you want to sit up in a bunch of niggas' faces all the time. I don't want to be in the hood. I don't want to be in a trap house. I don't want to go.
I don't want you to be either.
I just don't want to do it no more. And that's all you have me doing. Even though I hang around
she was
people.
36 trying to do this shit.
Dang, that's wild.
And then it got to a point where, we were both strippers. So she just kept saying, oh, we out here, we in Atlanta, we need to go to the strip club out here, we need to start working out here. No, we didn't come out here for that. Like, if I wanted to still strip, I would have stayed.
Why didn't you want to? Because it is Atlanta.
Hey.
I'm just the lifestyle.
30?
Oh my God, the lifestyle. I'm talking about I pull up to the club and instantly get nauseous just because you're not supposed to be there. Like, it's a lot of drama. You got to drink every night just to even talk to people because you don't like these niggas. You don't want to talk to them. You really, everything you going through the motion. You go in the dressing room, bitches already arguing when you get in. You arguing about money, arguing about a nigga, arguing about customers. You got to drink bottles and bottles and bottles just to keep your mind, just to keep from going crazy.
This sounds like a good movie.
Hey.
Come on, man.
No, for real. Like,
you're right, don't you?
If you really look at the lifestyle was toxic.
Hey, I'm getting more and more into this. Tell me more about this toxicity. That's what I'm talking about.
It just got to
a point. Nutritious backstory, yo.
Hey, that would be a good fucking movie.
You talking to the right guy over there.
But no, we got to the point where you be sitting in the club like drunk, and the liquor starts to hit you less and less and less because you get
tolerance
to the point where tolerance. So I'm drinking a pint a day, Hennessy, waking up, you feel like shit just to do it. Just what is funny? What are you laughing at?
Nigga, bro.
This shit sounds bad.
It was bad.
However,
and I honestly, that's why I met my abusive partner. Wait, what are you laughing at? What was funny about that?
The evil coming out over there.
This movie is getting better and better.
You know what? I can write a whole fucking movie about my life.
This is damn, fuck a TUBI. We're at HBO now.
Mind y'all. So look. So deep inside of me, like I have a strong conviction because my daddy is a pastor.
Right.
So
what the fuck? This movie is writing itself. Yo, what
I'm trying to tell you, man.
BT Plus right now?
No, Dan, I never even thought about it like that. Like, damn, this is some shit.
I wasn't with him. But when you just said that's where you met, the abusive relationship.
Yeah, that's where I
and
met
your
him.
daddy's a pastor. This is BET
And
Plus
that never
waiting.
shocks people. That never shocks people. It's like, oh, that's why you are the way you are.
That your daddy's a pastor?
Yeah, because they think, preachers' kids are like the worst. So.
I'm not gonna hold you. I know a lot of
because you
what they call
under a
you.
microscope. Like everybody watching you. You supposed to live your life a certain way. So when I get out the house, I'm like, fuck this shit. I ain't been back to church since.
Okay.
And it wasn't the relationship with God that I was running from. It's more of the church.
I
It's
understand
a lot of
I
bullshit in the
understand.
church. It's a
hear
lot
that.
of, fraud and a lot of judgment.
So you were doing it for 3 years. You were stripping for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
The story you just described us, how the fuck can you stay there for 3 years?
You got to be there mentally, right? So I had a lot of friends in the club. So a lot of these girls I still have relationships with, I still talk to this day, but you have to be on that level. Like, you got to think about it. If, all my homegirls are strippers, I'm comfortable where I'm at, right? It's home for me. But after a while, when you start to come into, I think, who you're supposed to be and who you're supposed to be, like I said, I have a strong conviction. And I'm already knowing in my head, this is not where I'm supposed to be. And I'm really, my parents know. It's just to the point where, they can't stop me. But they pray constantly, like pray for protection, pray that she's covered. But after a while, it just slowly started to wear on my body. It just started to be like, okay, it doesn't feel good. I'm drunk every single night.
Yeah, how often did you work?
Throughout I'm going to say Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for sure. The weekend, the best nights. Then occasionally I might do 2 days out of the week.
Did you have to fight for space? Because I had a friend who's a stripper, and she would just tell me a bunch of stories and whatnot. And it's like I don't know, is it a certain amount of girls are allowed? Like, it's not like 100 of y'all could.
It's I worked in a very greedy club where the managers were greedy, so they would just allow so many girls to work every night. Mm-hmm. Because the girls, we have to pay to work. Right. So imagine if you let 100 girls work on a Friday night and each of them are paying you $50, $60. Right. Y'all going home with more than us as strippers.
Yeah, without
and
a fucking
it's
doubt.
a pimp thing. It's like, you're not a manager, you a pimp. And it was so many fees and just so many,
Because you had to pay like the bartender and the DJ.
You pay the bartender, the house mom, the DJ.
Yeah.
Your house fee. If you miss your stage set, you got to pay $40. And then if you don't got your clothes off at the hour that you're supposed to have your clothes off, you got to pay another $40. It was a lot. It was a whole lot. And then imagine that many drunk girls in a dressing room. I'm going to say the dressing room was about the size of this. Imagine 100 naked bitches running around with money. It's a lot of drugs going around in
probably
here.
Probably bad for you, but
it sound like heaven for you.
Dream. I'm like, what?
No,
I could only imagine trying to walk from here to there. Like, I'd probably pass out from 3 nuts by the time I get there.
Have you been to a strip club, a new club?
I've never been to a strip club.
Never?
Like, ever in my life, no.
Shut up.
Good boy.
That is good. No, have you been to a strip club?
Of course.
Yes, ma'am.
He's excited.
This guy.
He was excited to go. I already
Over
know.
there.
You have never been to a strip club.
I said I'm gonna wait until I get either like a big check or I get
desensitizes
a
you
million.
though. Like you see a bunch of naked women walking around every night, all night.
But that's why, like, if I go, like, first it would be my first time. So when I go I won't be desensitized. But it's not like I'm gonna continue to go. I'm gonna just go.
If you go every night,
be fucking shocked. And I wouldn't go every night. But I don't drink or smoke.
Not that great.
It's not.
It is not a good.
I think for one night it'll be a great night for me. But
it's like a once in a life, once every blue moon type of thing. And even now, I don't even go anymore because it's just what I did for work. So that type of environment is not fun to me. I'm just like, I feel like I'm at work again. I'm ready to go home. I don't even go to clubs. like regular.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that person. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't club, I don't party, I don't do any of that stuff. So the strip club was never.
It would be amazing for you, It'd be heaven for you.
Just and I want to go when I have money. So I said whenever I get like a huge, my first big check from something, or
Don't
I
go
reach
fuck it
$1
up
million.
on those strippers.
I'm not.
You will literally.
I'm still gonna have
You will
my
literally
mind.
wake up and regret it. Oh my God! Like even I've spent money on strippers just because I know about the slow nights. I know,
But I want enough to, throw at least.
$300.
Oh, that's it. I was thinking like $500.
He got
like
that.
Throw $300 because you gotta remember once you throw the money at these girls, they not gonna look at you again for the rest of the night. Just
If I fall in love.
and they
You
do be
will.
falling in love. They do fall in love, and it's like I don't really like you for real. Like,
But I thought.
yeah,
You will think.
but I thought, yeah.
You will think.
And if you got a real good dancer, or somebody who is really into her,
My goodness.
you experience.
What? No,
What's her
I'm
name?
echoing you.
What's
you know,
She didn't
just-
say that. No.
I ain't say nothing.
She didn't know. Oh.
I
her
don't
name?
remember her name. That's what's so crazy about it, man. Anyway,
Yeah,
but yeah,
several names.
just once in a lifetime. I mean, every once in a while. I mean, it's
Yeah, you always go with people that you trust.
I said I want to go with Marcel. I told Marcel.
we did. We talked about this.
Yeah. Well, we talked about
Like,
it.
why haven't we
last-
went?
Yeah,
What
what
are
we waiting
doing?
on? A check?
The
You're-
check.
You're married, right? You're married.
I am.
And your wife, she don't mind you going to the strip club?
I don't know. I probably need to check on that. But like, why are we on camera talking about it? What you doing? Hey,
Oh, my bad. No, because I feel like most
I'm
wives
gonna
like
check on her. But get the
that.
homie. I think she maybe would. Maybe she come with me.
I think most
We
wives.
went together
most
one time.
wives liked it.
With me, nigga. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
well, never
Are you in a
mind.
relationship?
Women. Mm-mm.
I think most girlfriends like going to the strip club.
Some
I
maybe do.
don't
Maybe
want to
some.
go to the strip
With a
club
girl?
with my no.
Yeah. Because a lot of them, they do ruin the vibe a little bit.
Absolutely,
They do.
man. No, what I
They
want
could.
to do with this woman, I don't want my girl right there next to me watching that.
Selfish. What if she want to be? What if she want to join in?
All right.
Oh, well, okay. It depends on the girl. I haven't dated a girl who has ever liked sharing, so I already know no girl,
okay.
whatever. But if
Yeah.
I dated a
That
girl
makes
who
sense.
has given that vibe off, then hell yeah, like let's go and let's pick somebody
All
out.
fun. It's all fun, yeah.
Let's have a
It's
great
all fun. Just make sure
time.
you don't continue that relationship outside of,
what? Talking
make
about
sure you
continue.
Because
number,
certain men you do stuff with, right? I've done stuff with certain men I was in a relationship with, and then I find out y'all still texting weeks and weeks and weeks later, and I ain't even talked to this girl.
That man fell in love.
Yeah, fell in love. So I say you can't even bring people in your relationship if you don't trust.
So I'm assuming you've had a I'm assuming you've had a threesome.
Yeah.
You see, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you're a hoe. It just means I've never had a threesome
Experience.
before. You know what I'm saying? Like this is stuff I've never.
Only because I like women. I don't know. They just do something to me.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. They do something to all of us. On the same. You
They
are
look
correct.
understandable.
So damn, I don't forgot that. Oh, so you've watched. Forgot the question real quick. So you've watched your man like have sex with another woman.
yeah.
So, have you ever been intimidated by her? Like,
That's a
you
good
saw
question,
a woman like suck the shit out your man dick?
Not intimidated, but more so, damn, bitch. It just make you kind of get on your shit more because it's
Like, you don't think like she's sucking
Thank
the
you.
shit out.
That's
his
the way
dick.
you should feel.
And then right, if she's sucking the shit out
Yeah,
of his
I'm
dick, like,
competitive.
whoa,
I'm
he's probably
competitive.
gonna fucking like her head more.
Yeah, I'm competitive though. So if I'm looking at it and I'm noticing that he's reacting in a way that I've never had him reacting, then of course it can be a little like a
Yeah,
little
that
sting.
nigga's screaming
but
over there.
yeah, like you know, your eyes rolling back of your head. That, like, damn, okay,
Yeah.
but no, it don't. It don't make me ever say, hey, I don't want to do this no more. It
That's
just make
like
me
that.
like,
A
damn.
nigga in there like, oh
and your
man,
girl sitting
you
on
ain't
the
never did it like this before. God damn. Shit, don't stop.
You have a healthy
No, for real.
mindset because most women like shut down or
Most women would have grabbed that girl's head.
No,
and
I
took it
have,
off
I
her head.
have
like-
dealt with a couple before where the girl, she just stopped randomly in the middle and went to the other side of the room and laid on her phone and laid in the bed and turned over and faced her, put her back to us and just got on her phone. So I could tell she was feeling like
That would have been better.
Yeah.
Yes, that's amazing.
Yeah, because you wasted my time at this point. Because now you're mad when we was cool. Like, we did this by ourselves before your man even came in the picture.
Oh my God.
So what are you mad about?
I would have went harder. Like, turn over. Get on your phone. Hear this.
Oh, yeah, I think she drifted off to sleep, woke up. We was still cool.
Damn. What? Once again,
that's wild.
Intimidated, Jessica. Like, do you
God
not
rest his soul.
all of this? What?
God rest his soul.
You dead?
Yes.
Damn. What in the BT Plus fucking movie is going on right now? This is a series at this point.
No, he died though.
Dead?
No, he died though. That had nothing to do with me.
No, we would have made it have something to do with you in the series.
Yes.
No, this really could be a movie though. This shit do sound.
Are you kidding me, Jessica? This is genius. I'll just be listening to you.
He was shot a couple years ago, but that had nothing to do with me.
It will in the movie,
He
man.
was a rapper.
So,
Oh, wow. I mean, not wow. It just comes all together. You know what I mean? Like, I've
had a life. I've had a life.
I believe it.
And it's crazy because before I don't normally talk to people about my life. So when I'm saying it now, I'm just realizing, damn, it's
how entertaining it is.
I should. My daddy always said, like, if I'm not praying for you, you gonna be dead. Like, cause you out here living this life that we don't approve of, that you know is not healthy for you. And I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. And now that I'm even talking about it, it's like, damn.
So you've been here so how has the dating scene been for you?
I'm not interested.
Okay.
Just because getting out of that type of relationship is
been a year.
I don't care.
Still
Because you still remember that night
Yeah.
when you almost killed me. Like, he was choking me so hard to the point where I'm grabbing at his skin because I'm like, I need somebody to know who did this. And I feel like they would have known anyway because it was an ongoing thing. Like, he was always beating my ass. And I would always call my parents.
He's such a small person. That's crazy.
And I met him at the strip club. He was a security guard. So
Even
imagine how big he was.
And you like this tall.
He was bigger than you, taller than you.
I do not like niggas like that.
Yeah, he real long locks. He just I would look in his eyes when he would get his maddest, and I would just be like, here we go again.
Here we go again.
And I would have to hide my phone, hide my keys. Anytime we even get a small debate can pop off, right? We talking about something very small, but I feel it getting heated, and I'm realizing, okay, this can go from here to here real quick, so I just go hide my phone, hide my keys, because one thing for sure, you're gonna break my phone. You're gonna try to hide my keys so I can't leave. So I always kept like a little emergency pack, phone, keys, everything, my bank card.
You realize how nutty that sounds, right?
It is nutty.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. And then it's like his
is.
family just did not believe me. I would always tell his family, like, your son is abusive as fuck. And his mom will always be like, well, he just has, stuff that he needs to address. He needs to heal. Well, he needs to go do that.
Yeah, bitch, like now.
He needs to go heal.
And
And it was like, just an eggshell. You walking on eggshells in your own house.
yeah, nah, that ain't
Just
the
it was
fucking move.
misery.
Especially
So
not
you
my
can
own
imagine now how I am with men. I'm just like,
All right, so have men tried? Like, have you been on dates?
no. I
This
haven't been on a
whole year?
single date since I've been here. I've had sex. I haven't been on no dates.
Okay.
Yes, I feel like
the
that's
honesty.
normal, though.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm not interested because for one, I don't want to lead nobody on. Because where I'm at mentally right now, I will get sick of you very quickly.
So the people you have had sex with haven't tried to okay,
Go
I'm
on
sorry.
dates?
So once again, maybe
No,
I'm
we
delusional
haven't-
with this good boy shit, but how the fuck did you have sex without a date?
I
He
tell
is
him to pull up. Very.
This man, right
Very.
here. This is your boy right here. This
he
is the
is
good guy
very,
you want.
you
don't know how sex work.
he give me innocent vibes. Like
Me
you
too.
call him
Give
and
me
tell him to pull up.
What do you? What?
You call him and you tell him to pull
He
up.
didn't buy you flowers first? I don't understand.
But don't ever let nobody.
Man, like, what do you
Don't
mean?
ever let nobody taint that though, because that's a good thing that you even feel like that. But for me, if I'm in the mood, I'm gonna call you and tell you to pull up.
But
I don't want to go on a date.
you don't know anybody. So how have you met him?
I met him on set.
Oh,
Yeah, I met him on set.
And you just one day called him and said, "Hey, come over."
No, we had been talking. We were texting. You just end up having conversations with people and forming these real interesting connections that's like friends, but it's like,
No, I'm sorry.
you're a very
He
good
does not
person.
know.
I am
So,
lost
it's just
right
kinda-
now.
It's more of a friends with benefits situation. Real.
No, yeah, never had that either.
Yeah, I don't want to lead nobody on either, because and then there's another thing with the whole, trying to pursue acting. You gotta have somebody that really, really understands how this shit works.
No, that's a
'Cause
fact.
I don't want to have nobody. You got one time to text my phone and say you probably fucking that nigga you on set with. You probably doing that. I don't want to hear that. I don't have time for you to get intimidated because I'm doing an intimate scene. I don't. It's a lot of insecure men out here.
Yeah, that would make you insecure.
And then
I seen your sex scene. It would make you insecure. It would and I'm pretty open, but that would kind of.
Yeah, well,
So how was, because we skipped over that, how was your sex scene with us? Like, how was your intimate scene?
I was comfortable. I was real comfortable. What's his name?
It seemed like it.
What's his name?
Fola.
I get him mixed up with Afo.
Mm-hmm.
So no, he was cool. I was comfortable because it was funny. And normally I would have been comfortable anyway. I wasn't, like I said, I was nervous just being on set, but I'd be nervous for lines. But when it comes to those type of scenes, it's boom,
so
boom, bam, get
interesting.
it out the way. But no, he was real. He didn't act thirsty. He didn't act weird. Like,
He didn't act like he knew his lines.
I mean, but we didn't need no lines in the sex scene.
Yeah, you did. What?
Did we?
Yeah, you had lines.
Oh, we did have
Yeah,
lines.
yeah.
But I mean, all in all, the actual intimate part of it, we didn't really have to do no kissing, no caressing, no romance.
It wasn't an intimate scene.
It was.
I
It was
wouldn't call
very
it intimate.
funny.
It was
Yeah.
definitely more of
It was funny, and I liked it.
Than,
Yeah.
It was more stunts.
I want to
than
see. I'm
fucking-
ready to see it. No, I liked it though. He was cool.
it
Sometimes
came
you
out
be
good.
around people who, like I said, you could just tell when
I'm
somebody is
curious,
just
how
excited.
was the nigga who you're saying you did a scene with, and you knew he was just ready to fuck?
He was very, let's go to the car. Like in between takes, he wanted to just go sit and be isolated with me all the time. He wanted to like, what you doing after this when you go home? You coming off as you like me. And I don't like that. Like, at least if you do, keep that to yourself, but you coming off as, I can't wait to do this sex scene. Because now, because you showing me that you really getting turned on by it, which makes me uncomfortable.
Was it dick hard?
Yeah, it was. I mean, that's to be expected, but
Was Fallout dick hard?
no. Was all I did hard?
Couldn't tell
You know what's crazy? I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't know. I don't remember because I was really sitting at the top of his waistband. Cause my pants were off with his. He had his boxers on, so I'm more so sitting on his stomach than anything, than his actual. I don't remember if he was
That
hard.
would have been hard because of what y'all were doing. I feel like you would have broke my dick.
Oh yeah, I was doing a lot of bouncing. That would have been uncomfortable
Very
for him
much
anyway.
so. So I mean, it would.
I
make
mean, that
sense.
type of movement is only comfortable when you really
Actually
penetrate.
fucking doing it, yeah.
But if I'm
Otherwise,
just hitting you,
That,
like,
and I have
yeah.
a hard dick, like you're okay.
Yeah,
we got
I
it.
don't. But I don't remember also because I couldn't breathe. I was having an asthma attack too.
You was
I was
definitely,
yeah.
you was
I
definitely out
was
of breath.
I was out of breath.
But you did it.
I got asthma.
You
Hey.
went through every single take.
I got asthma real bad.
Going back, so how did the guy that made you feel comfortable? Like, what's he do to make you feel more comfortable?
Nothing. That's the point. We went over our lines. He kept it real to the point, real to the script. It wasn't a lot of let's go do this, let's go do that. He wasn't trying to get too personal with me. He wasn't touching on me outside of because the one that made me feel uncomfortable, he started doing a little outside of so the one who made me comfortable, it was none of that. It was just like, I've been here before. Like, and it's one thing about a man that I love working with, just act like you've been here before, act like you used to this. And he acted like he was used to it.
Okay. Now, for professional reasons, I can understand that. But for personal reasons, would you want a man to act like he's been there before, or would you want him to be excited?
Personal? In my personal life?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you got to be excited in my personal life.
Okay.
But no, what business is business.
Business
like,
business.
I don't,
Right, which I can understand
I don't
that.
like to, because it starts to make me feel weird if I'm thinking you're way too, you just.
No, look, I get that. I understand.
Okay.
I just hear women say that.
Oh, no, in my personal life, you have to be, like,
they, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be
obsessed.
too cool. Like, oh, act like you've had sex before. And it's like, for me, I'm happy. You know, I'm excited. Whoa,
Yeah,
yay!
and I feel like you want that. Most girls want that in their personal life. You don't want a man to be acting like, oh yeah, you just another bitch I'm hitting, right? You don't want
Well,
that. But
I feel like
don't
a
like
lot of
that.
women are.
Yeah, women love that,
Women,
actually.
yeah.
I don't
like
like that.
The whole coolness and shit. Like, I've been
You
like,
can
oh,
be
could
cool.
you relax? I'm like, damn, bitch.
you
whoa.
can be
I'm
cool. I
excited
feel
to
like
see
it's
you,
a,
girl.
it's a
very
thin
excited
line.
to see your titties.
It's
like,
a
you know?
thin line.
Shit.
It's a thin line. Just don't come off as corny about it. But act like, you know, when you see me, I want you to be ready because you see me like, I like this girl so much that I'm just ready for her. But then at the same time, don't come off as like, oh my God, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, no, it's a thin line.
Dang, sound just like me.
It's a thin line.
She been in the closet watching
The
me
real
before.
thin line,
Goddamn.
dang, that's what's up, Jessica. So what's next for you?
I'm networking, making moves. I'm trying to get out of being a homebody. I'm trying to get out of just trying to meet people, talk to people, form connections.
Oh, hey, you never answered the question. Yeah, what do you
What
do? Like, if you don't really know anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do on a daily basis, I guess? Like, what if you don't go out, you don't really know anybody?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like,
watching Netflix.
Literally.
Dang,
child,
And it sounds
wild.
like
lonely?
sad.
it's not
A little
lonely because
depressing.
no, here's the thing though, it's not lonely because I've spent so many years of my life being around people. I've spent so many years just being in the club, being just surrounded by people that really don't give a fuck about me, having a bunch of friends who really didn't fuck with me, getting into it with people, being friends with people, going out. I've lived my life doing a lot of that. So this has been the first year of my life where I'm just settled. I'm just calm. I'm at peace by myself. I got dogs. I love my dog.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
That's what's
That's why
up.
when I say I got kids, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my dogs. They're my babies.
So, do you have anybody that would want to come to the premiere?
My family. My family gonna fly.
Word.
For
Really?
sure. Yeah. My
They
family
know-
gonna fly. Oh yeah. We just gonna have to get through that. The sex thing, we gonna have to get through that. My daddy ain't coming, but
I cannot imagine.
How many people would fly out?
my family is everywhere. My brother is coming. My brother and his wife are coming. My mama is coming for sure. I have two sisters who live in Maryland. They're coming. So my mama and my other two sisters live in Maryland. I have a sister who live in Chicago. We, my family they gonna get busy. When it's time to go, they gonna go. Yeah. Super
Kudos
supportive.
to you, yeah, because that's
My daddy
something
can't be
that's-
there though. Because I just don't feel like the lecture after that.
I can't
Especially
imagine
that,
that
though, 'cause
lecture.
that-
No,
movie
my
is-
mama is one of those people where she's like, my mama is just kind of like, do exactly what you need to do to get to where you need to be, as long as it's done in good taste.
Come on, mama.
And it's not, her and my daddy are so different. I just be
sounds
looking
like
at
it.
She
them.
gonna love the movie then,
I
goddamn.
just be looking at them like, y'all ain't got no
Love
business
it.
being together. Y'all should have never been in a relationship. Because, it just drives a wedge between them, because it's kind of like,
Yeah, it's just very
I'm
much
accepting-
opposite.
yeah, my mom is more of a
She don't really have his
dude.
back as far as what he feels. That's what it sounds
I think she's had his back too much, to the point where now we grown. So it's kind of like, y'all need to. It was so much that y'all could have been doing to pursue your dreams, and work on your talents when you were young. But your daddy kind of kept you, sheltered, protected. But now it's like, no, she got to the point where she's cracking down. Like, no, y'all need to, do what you're meant to do. Come into who you are, and it don't matter how you have to do it, as long as you do it. Stay safe, stay protected, stay covered in the blood. Do what you got to do.
That is a very interesting, what's
Dynamic.
the word? Dynamic dichotomy.
But it's also good about your family, because
Yeah.
one thing with actors and stuff is very hard to get support. Like it's a lot of people who they'll be the only person at the premiere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They won't have any friends or family.
And
The
I would
fact that you have
understand
nobody
that, though.
here and people are flying in, like that's really huge.
Yeah, because we all support each other. Like, it don't matter what we doing. It don't matter how big, how small. Whatever it is that we doing in our own line of work, we gonna support each other. My sisters are like my biggest supporters. They the ones that's like super excited every time I get a call back for anything. Super excited. Just as excited as me. So for me, I don't have to have a bunch of pointless people around me. I don't have to have a lot of friends. And it's not lonely because I've been there and I'm kind of tired of it. To the point where I put my phone on D&D for days and days at a time because I just don't want to talk. And that's why I don't want a relationship. Because men are like, oh, you got to check in with me. Certain things you have to do in a relationship out of respect. I got to call you. I got to talk to you. I don't feel like any obligation to anybody right now is best for me. So I'm just to myself. I like it like this.
For how long?
A couple years. It's been about a year now. But people don't understand that it's comfortable because I like myself. I'm cool with myself.
I feel you. No, you're right. A lot of people aren't comfortable.
And my house is nice.
Themselves. Okay.
Yeah, my house is nice. So I don't. It's not even just nice. It's not a tense house. Like when you've been in a family that was so strict for your entire life, you just kind of crave peace. Okay. Crave, a peaceful house. It's nothing worse than being a prisoner in your own house. So me, I just crave, silence, peace.
Hey, man.
If you start fucking with my peace, I'm just like, I was better off by myself anyway. So.
You are correct. I mean, that's one of the reasons I have an issue with dating because I'm very peaceful to myself. But
I feel you.
It's an obligation for me. You got to call. You go to sleep at 8:00 at night. You wake up the next day. It's like, what the fuck was you doing? Like, I don't want to have to explain nothing to nobody.
It seems like the type of niggas you've been dating too.
I had one man like that. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, well,
the
way you describing it seemed like most of the guys who dated have been like that.
No, the guy that I had my longest relationship with was actually very nonchalant about everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not.
But my thing, you gotta have it gotta be some sort of balance between that. You can't be too nonchalant and you can't care way too damn much. You gotta have a balance.
I agree.
He wasn't balanced. He was like, I don't give a fuck about nothing. And you hang around a person who don't give a fuck about nothing, they'll make you lose everything that you're working for. So
you sound smart.
I am smart.
Sound like you've been through a lot. You sound very smart because that is so true.
Jail.
You absorbed it. Dang! What?
Yeah.
Hey!
That's why people be so shocked at my personality because I'm a nice person.
You are a nice person.
What's funny?
So
why are you cracking up so hard?
What'd you go to jail for?
Fraud.
For goodness.
Yeah.
Yes. That is crazy though. Tell me about it.
From 17 to 23, I was in and out. So I caught my first charge. 17 is the late. Well, in Texas, 17 is the age where you become an adult. So I was doing fraud, debit cards, fake checks, a lot of shit. Yeah, I was doing a lot. And I was using the job that I had to do it. I was working at Whataburger. So Whataburger, you come into contact with a lot of people debit cards, right?
Do.
I was taking pictures of cards. I was making my own cards.
Goodness.
No, but I paid for it so hard. Just even now, like when I'm getting an apartment, they still, have to run the background check. Mm-hmm. So it still does play a part in my adulthood. Yeah, but I caught that when I was 17. I'm 28 now, so it was over 11 years ago. But I stopped going to jail for it when I was 23. I was back and forth in and out.
How many times they send you in there?
I think once a year.
How many times can you go to jail and they not be like, this is your last time?
But look, though, this was...
I don't know how it works.
It wasn't a situation where I was catching different charges, right? Uh-huh. So they put me on probation for it. When you're on probation, it's kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
I don't.
You don't know, but it is. Look, it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
So you got piss tests. You got to report to people. Your life is under a magnifying glass.
Sure.
So if you ever piss dirty, and I'm a smoker, heavy smoker, so you ever piss dirty, that's a violation right there. You go right back. Mm-hmm. Then they reinstate your probation. You might fuck up again. Go right back. Reinstate your probation.
Are you still on probation?
No, I'm off. Yeah, I ended when I was 23.
That was years ago. This
It was
guy.
serious. He wasn't even listening.
No, people be on probation for
10
years.
plus
I guess so.
years.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
me for mine 17. I caught the charge at 17. I stopped going to jail completely. They dropped the charges. When they finally took my probation away and said you just clearly not gonna do well on probation, they finally took it away. I did 6 months, and after the 6 months, they dropped the charges.
I feel like that's rare. Like
Yeah,
the dropping the probation like that. Like I've heard.
Yeah,
way
it's
too many.
after you get reinstated so many times. If you fuck up once, they send you back. Then you get out, so they say, okay, we're going to give you your probation again. Don't fuck up. You fuck up again. If you don't pay your probation fees, that's still a violation. They send you right back. But once they revoke your probation altogether, you're going to have to do some time. But I had been in and out so much from 17 years old that I had a lot of back time for the same charge. So the back time adds up to, a few years. So by the time I did that 6 years, the charges would drop. I mean, that 6 months, the charges would drop.
So do you think? Okay. So you say you're attracted to good boys. So do you think a good boy is attracted to you?
No.
I think they are. They're just intimidated to
I'm
approach
rough
you.
around the edges.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
Good boys love that.
no, they don't.
They do. They just
Good boys
scared
are
to say
kinda like-
something.
I'm just saying from
Aren't
my,
they? My
Trying to keep it cute, but
from my experience, they really don't. They kind of like, I don't know what they think.
It screams
a lot of people
trouble.
live for their family, their friends' approval. So when they talk to me, it's kind of like,
that is different.
could I bring you to talk to my
For
mama?
me
Could
personally, it's not that. As long as it depends on who you are as a person. Like that's all that matters to me. It's more so everything that you've said. It screams
trouble?
Yes, it screams. Does it scream peace? It doesn't scream. Is she
I
gonna
am no man's peace.
be okay?
Well,
Yeah, I've been men's peace for too long. I'm over it. It's not very rewarding.
Okay.
It's not very rewarding. You know, you be a man's peace and they give you nothing but hell, trouble, headache,
The wrong
bullshit.
men.
The wrong man.
The wrong men.
The
miss
wrong
all.
man, but it's a hell of a lot of wrong motherfuckers out here.
It
and it's
is.
like everybody looks like the good guy in the beginning. So by the time they love bomb you and they present themselves to be a certain way, by the time you waist deep into this relationship, it's like, damn, it's gonna be hard for me to get out, and now your true color's surfacing. And it's kind of like, oh, well, y'all just need to pick better. Just pick better men. Pick better men. How the hell I'm gonna pick better men if it's such a large amount of wrong ones out here who are putting on a front to be a good
Because
man?
obviously the studio audience needs to hear this as well. Agreeing way too much. My
Period.
solution to that is y'all need guy friends who can help you vet. Guys can see it.
Guy
ain't
friends
shit,
are
nigga,
another thing. It's hard to guy
to
friends.
have a guy friend, which
Yeah,
is
because
I
then
would
you get your
imagine so.
feelings hurt when you realize these men are not really your friend. They just waiting on you to slip up and fuck. Like,
no, I get that as well. I personally take a lot of pride in I have a plethora of fucking platonic female friends, and I take pride in that because I want to be a good guy friend to them. That that's they're not worried about me fucking them. You know what I'm saying? It's not a worry of it's not Miles might fuck
but
me.
that's why a lot of women go after homosexual men as friends, as opposed to straight men.
I just
if
don't like
but look,
that sentence after what I just said. What the fuck? Yo.
that was good. I like it.
That's why, homosexuals.
No. So let me be
Make
clear,
great
right?
female friends.
Let me be very clear, okay? So a lot of
You were pretty
women,
clear.
use gay men as like accessories.
They
like,
do.
I need me a gay friend.
He look like a purse.
You know,
that look
that's
like a
nice little
bracelet.
nice
look.
little thing to hold. Nice little,
Accessorize his ass.
But no,
I feel you.
so we would just rather a man who we know in our heart. He ain't gonna
wow.
try to fuck me. He doesn't like me. He's not even attracted to me. I would just prefer that type
so
of
it's,
man.
I can agree with you, but I don't know how gay guys work or they think or whatever, but it does. Huh?
I'm like, do you?
It does suck because that's the solution is having a
Guy
good,
friend.
a guy friend in
That
your life
is the-
who
yeah,
can
that is
tell
true,
you
though.
that, because most of the guys that my friends have dated, I've known from the first meeting, oh no, that nigga ain't shit, and then literally a couple months later they do some ain't shit shit, and I'm like, I told you,
Like, hey, that's for real. Like, even like women think a certain way. I don't care. The smartest man, you not a woman. And women think a certain way. No matter how smart a woman or slick thinks she is not a man. It's just we see in another man.
Gonna see that
and women
shit,
see
like,
things men don't see.
Yeah, like it's like, no, this nigga does not fuck with you.
But
like
then
that.
you end up dealing with a man who low key, he wasn't even your friend the whole time. You hang around for 2, 3, 4 years,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And then you realize on the 5th year you was really just waiting around the whole time. So then you feel like I've been vulnerable around you, and you was low key.
Now look, I'm curious about this because I've never had sex with a friend. I've never once tried any of my friends. I'm curious on how you be friends with somebody for that long, and then what do you mean they was waiting on a chance to have sex with you?
They'll just catch you at a vulnerable moment, or just when they feel like it's safe to reveal their true feelings. Like, I've had people that I hung around for years, and it was like, oh, well, you break up with that nigga, you need to come over to this side, and just little slick remarks just let you know that you low-key waiting on me.
Yeah.
You not, you hanging around me, and you, of course, it may be platonic right now, and it may have been platonic throughout my relationship, my real relationship that I have over here. But low-key in the back of my mind, it's like, now every time I get into it with my man and I'm feeling like venting to anybody about it, or just venting about anything, I'm feeling like the advice that you have given me in the past was never genuine.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling like, now, okay, well, you were saying whatever you said to me in the past just to help me as a friend, it was for your benefit.
It was to
now
lead you
I'm
towards
thinking
me.
back. Yeah, now I'm thinking back on everything we talked about, everything I allowed you to see, everything. It's a lot of men out here like that. They don't make it safe to be
Platonic friends, yeah.
They don't make it safe at all. And it's a whole different type of hurt feelings, because it's like, damn, I thought this was somebody that I could call
my actual friend.
Yeah,
friend,
and
but
you
it's not
really,
somebody who's
and
just
you was
trying
really
to-
playing the long game. You was
Yeah.
really hanging around me for years, sitting up in my house, sitting up in my face,
Yeah.
and you was feeling me the whole time, which is fine. But say something so I could remove you in the beginning out of my life. So.
Yeah. Me personally, I say I can't have any type of feelings for you for friends. There's no way for me to have a platonic fucking friendship
You're a
with
very,
you.
very good person.
He's very
Just
nice.
just by your conversation
that?
of what
Yeah.
it's an innocence to you. Like, you don't let
Yeah.
nobody fuck with you. Don't let nobody,
Don't be intimidated.
And honestly, like when you
Still very intimidating.
when I watched when I watched the movie, the first movie, and I saw your role, and then I got to know you after I saw the movie, I was like, this is a completely different person. So you a good actor.
Thank you.
So you were able to play this hood nigga who you stand on business all the time.
Come
like
on
it
now.
was, but then meeting you in real life,
All
and
right.
it's like, this is a good gentleman. This is
that's
a
so
very
funny.
pleasant fellow. He is a very nice guy.
That's
like
so funny.
So no, that's a good thing for you though, because it shows you got range, and I didn't even know that. Like, you a whole hood nigga in the movie. You.
Thank you.
And what corny didn't come off as like he trying too hard. It
Man, what you
it's
good
slow.
at?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I'm in the way.
Facial
here at this
expressions.
point.
What you-
Is this some feeling? Is it?
Well, I'm just taking my flowers. What you? Why
I guess so.
I didn't
It's-
see you in the
Man.
movie though. You weren't.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine. No. This is
I'm
fine.
saying,
It's
you-
between. I didn't. Am I?
No.
All right. Hey man, good guy over here. Just
He's a good guy. And it's crazy because you seem like you would be more of the good guy than you.
Wait, who? Him?
But he's more experienced, obviously. Sound like,
Obviously, this guy over here.
sound like you just settled down.
Yo.
You sound like you just got your life together and settled down.
Yo.
But he be in
Let's
the
move
field.
on.
Guy.
Let's move
He be in
on.
the field.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's wrong? What's your
Well,
experience,
I really
buddy?
wish we could
How
have
was your
got
first threesome, man? What was going on with that? Oh, no, the mic goes the other way, buddy.
Why he turned the mic around?
Oh well, I really wish we could. I wanted to ask you about your beauty business and things and whatnot. I don't know how we went down this.
I mean, you mean I had
not funny,
I
but
had a
it's like,
shop.
dang.
I think you're talking about my shop that I had,
Yeah.
my boutique in Texas.
Yes,
I don't
your
have
boutique.
that.
Oh,
I don't
Take it
have
out your
that.
bio.
yes.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, I do need to take it. It's a lot of stuff off. No, that's what's in my bio is my vending machine.
Yeah.
I have a
Beauty
vending
supply
machine.
vending
Yeah,
machine. My bad.
The
Right.
vending machine, it holds a lot of hair products, makeup products, and it's near the Kennesaw, the Town Center Mall. Yeah, so that's what I'm actively doing. But the shop I had, that was in PV in Texas. I don't have that, and it was hard. So when I got down here, I just realized it was a lot harder to get in the door out here with businesses than it was in Texas. In Texas, you just sign a lease like you sign an apartment lease, and you just. But out here it was a lot more difficult, so I just went the route of the vending machine.
So dang, you entrepreneurial too?
Yeah, I just can't work for
that's
nobody.
what's
I
up.
got an attitude. Yeah,
That's
I can't work for
the way
nobody.
he think. That's crazy.
Yeah, and just coming from being a stripper, you don't want to get a job because it's
I
like,
feel you.
yeah, I already couldn't take it just having men fuss at me to get on stage. So I damn sure can't get another, like a 9
How
to
much would you
5.
bring in every weekend?
Over
Like
2,000 just out of 3 days, 2 to 3,000. I'm gonna say, but I worked with a partner.
After the fees?
Yeah, the fees, you don't even add the fees in there because as you're working throughout the night, you kind of want to go ahead and tip people out along the way. So the DJ, he wants $10. House mom, she wants $20. The house mom will sell plates of food. 9 times out of 10, you gonna eat just to make sure you're not drinking and on an empty stomach. Yeah, so
This sounds so good.
but then
Sounds like a
but you
cinematic
gotta
universe.
realize though, so when men are throwing money, you don't even realize how much is going in the air because it's so much.
I can
And
imagine.
especially when you got new money sticks together.
Yes, it does.
So you just throwing it. Yeah, but you don't even when you start making your money, you go ahead and handle your fees right then and there.
I feel
You don't even wait till the end of the night. You wait till the end of the night, you're gonna be disappointed. But it's nights I went home with absolutely nothing too. Damn. Yeah, because you kind of break even some nights. So
That was a bad night.
horrible.
I remember my stripper friend, like, she would call me on her way home, just like yelling,
It was horrible
like
to
mad
me.
and shit. Like, she pretty much, paid to go be naked. And dance.
Exactly. And I ain't never even thought about it like that. But you pay for on the weekends, it's gonna be more expensive to work, right? Because obviously, this the money nights. But you pay $100 to work, and then you getting your money back, but you end up getting back the tip out. You get back that $100 that you just spent. So it's kind of like, you broke even. Then throughout the night, you spending your money because you got a bottle, man. You got in Texas we have BYOB clubs.
Oh,
So
really?
with your-
That's what's up.
Yeah, so out here y'all didn't know nothing about that, and I was like, what the fuck?
You go broke out here. Trying
Yeah,
to get a
no.
drink.
You bring your own bottles, and then we had a bottle man who would just post up outside and just
That's kind of dangerous though. Like people
Very.
probably very drunk up in there because these drinks out here taste
much
like
so.
water.
Very much so. Yeah, that's why it was a lot of. It was a lot. It was just that's why it was just a bad environment. Just
It really is.
because you just never know what you expecting.
Especially
You
as a
never
woman,
know.
you know what I mean? Like, and I'm being serious. Like, especially as a female,
Yeah,
'cause
you-
dudes are crazy. Like they wild out here.
See, I had when I was in a relationship, I met him when, like I said, at the club, and he was a security guard. So a lot of the times I didn't have to deal with
Yeah, I feel
worrying
you.
about people following me home and shit, like, because he was right there and he was always strapped. So, but yeah, when I was by myself, I would always have to make sure I would just do my due diligence.
Before we get out, is there any interesting stripper story you have? Like, it could be with one of the girls, or it could be, with one of the people there.
What would be interesting though? Like, I feel like
you
everything,
know. No, you're
everything
right, like-
was just.
Yeah, after
It
this
was
damn
life.
interview.
Yeah, it was just.
What the fuck could stand out? Nigga, shit.
It was a lot of fighting, a lot of drama, a lot of.
The girls be fighting each other in the thing. Oh my
Like,
goodness.
She used to send me hella videos. Of
Yes,
the girls
fighting.
like naked fighting.
butt booty naked.
Nigga.
Like, and just don't care because, when your adrenaline pumping, you already drunk. It's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just, I'm finna fight
When
right
she
here.
showed me like that first video, I felt so sad. I really felt like Drake. Like, I really just want to. You don't have to do
You
this.
don't
Like,
have
you can.
Yes, you
leave.
do. Make that money.
Look, I always tell people you gonna pay
Felt
my
like
rent.
dollar bill.
Yeah, rent ain't gonna pay itself. Get them hands swinging.
Rent ain't gonna pay itself.
Sure
Like I
ain't.
always say, because you always get men come to the club and tell you, you don't need to be doing this. And I'm like, why are you here?
Nigga.
Yeah,
I just
why
felt
here,
so
but-
bad. See, it was a very tiny room. Like, A bunch of the girls were like bunched up.
But
They were fighting over this.
That's
So they weren't trying to
horrible.
be. I'm just like that. I'm just like, yo, this looks so sad. I'm like, oh my gosh. Just like, man.
Man.
Little bitch. Oh, look, you are really the token nice guy.
And this is why I'm single.
You just have
Cause
to
y'all
know.
want these hood niggas who out here
No.
banging and shit.
You have to get a girl. You know what
fucking-
irritates me about good guys? Y'all always say that, but y'all don't never go get the good girl.
Because
Y'all
the good
don't-
girl wants the hood nigga.
Yeah, here we
There
go,
are
man.
a lot of good girls who want good boys.
Yeah, Here we go.
Where, Jessica?
Listen,
they
There's
come.
nowhere they
Listen,
want
yes.
bad boys.
Look,
I've
the
lived
girls
this my
that
whole
you
We
life.
found each other.
Look, the girls that you want
we go.
want bad boys. You gotta go after somebody, and 9 times out of 10, I feel like it's because the girl that you paying attention to, she may not be your type,
She ain't.
but she likes the good boy. But you want to go after the girl who
I think she's
got her ass out. You want to go
trying
after the
to
girl
tell
who
him.
Want that?
you want to go after the girl who.
I want a good girl
To
in a
ask her
nice
out, it
long
seems like.
skirt and a sweatshirt. You know what I'm saying? Like with a
He don't.
scarf. Like
Really?
That's wife. That's wife right there. I've never went after a girl who wears like a bunch of revealing clothes. Like that's not.
So what? So are you? Do you go to church? Do you go to libraries? what the
fuck?
fuck do you like? Do you go to Coachella? Go with these
No.
bitches who be wearing long ass skirts and turtlenecks and shit?
Aw.
And then
At
you
Coachella, I will get
No,
a
look,
ticket.
Are you Muslim, right? So what is the problem with Muslim women? Are they the same? Are they kind of?
There is no problem with Muslim women. For me, it's I could easily go
They
get
want hood niggas
a Muslim.
They do.
Not that I know of, but I could easily go get a Muslim woman. But to me, it's not just about that. It's about being able to relate to this girl, being able to have a conversation with her and all of that.
Compatibility is the biggest.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm very much an American ass Muslim, and so finding another American ass Muslim with
Americanized.
the same type is like it's for hard. So I don't. She doesn't have to be the same religion. Like that's not even a factor. It's
I
just
feel like y'all should kind of be on the same page with religion, though.
because
you got kids to raise.
with.
So what you gonna do when it's like I want to teach my child Christianity? I want to teach my child.
Okay.
That's a good
She can't be a Christian. That's at the
Really?
end of the day, yeah. Like that's what you just said. Like
Yeah.
that's going to be a.
Are you just completely against Christian women or
Uh,
the
Here we
teachings?
go. Yes.
well, I have to be, but you know what sucks? It's normally Christian women that I'm very much attracted to. Like
It's the
very
forbidden
fucking
fruit.
No, it's how they
it's-
carry themselves. Like the first girl I ever fell in love with was a super Christian. I'm talking about
Okay.
thumping Bible study
Oh,
freaking
one of them.
woman, like heavily fucking Christian.
And what was the problem with her? What was
She was Christian. That was
so yeah? So you realized that y'all couldn't play the long game here.
yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, we both realized like, okay, we can't even.
So this is
it's
my thing though. A
impossible.
lot of men, like y'all, will go after somebody who is the complete opposite of you and attempt to change them instead of going after somebody who aligns with you. It's billions of women in this world. So you feel like
Unfortunately,
you
I
feel
probably
like
won't
there's
meet
not-
billions.
So you feel like out of the millions or thousands of people that you run into, even just being a director, right? You're gonna run into so many women.
All right, but okay, I have this conversation with my friends all the time. I cannot. I don't try to mix business and pleasure.
I mean, you don't have to. Just like when you on the journey of networking, like say you go to like a music event, right? And you meet somebody, oh, you into this and that. We can, network. We could do little stuff.
a lot
here
of
and there, but
times
we
it's
can't.
hard for me to separate. If I meet you in a business environment, I keep it business.
That's a good thing.
And it's very.
That's such a good thing.
The con to it is all the only women I meet are in the
'Cause this is
business
your life.
environment, right? Yeah, this is all I fucking do. So every woman that I meet,
And you be talking about me like I'll be sitting in the house. You need to go do something outside of business.
You right.
Go on a vacation. Go meet somebody like you got this whole passport bros thing. Are you into that? Are you into that? You seem like you would be into that.
I would be. Yeah.
If
I
yeah.
still need it.
Hey.
yeah.
You got to go where it's at.
I don't have no problem with that. I feel like everybody needs to go where they're accepted. Like go where people love you at. You know,
I mean, you can, but it's to me at the end of the day, I don't see why it's hard. It's like I don't think my standards are super high or anything. I'm just trying to literally look for a good girl to go and
That's a high standard right there.
apparently.
When do you have time to look for a good girl? You be working all the time.
Yes, I do internet date. I go apps.
Do you?
Yes.
Hate it. Oh my God. I've always been scared of that.
It's worse for women. I'm not
Yeah, it
gonna lie.
is though. It is. I think anything can happen anywhere, but when I meet somebody, I need to look you in your eyes. I need to, my intuition kicks very, very
So you
heavily.
never met somebody online?
No. And even with social media, Instagram, Facebook, I don't meet people like my DMs. I'm not answering nobody in the DMs. And if I meet somebody and then I find out you have DM me, that's cool. But just going through my DMs, no. I don't know. It's just something that's not authentic about it.
I guess
I met my wife on online dating. It's straight, you know.
What website did you meet her on?
yeah, go ahead.
Hinge.
Nah.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. I'm thinking that was the other one. But Plenty of Fish.
Okay, Plenty of Fish. Yeah, Plenty of Fish has been around a little minute.
Yeah, it's been around
Yeah.
a minute though.
But it has such a bad name in Dallas. In Dallas, everybody was like, that's where you go to pay for
They on there too though.
pay for a little
sex?
call girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
They be like, hey, how you doing? She it's 50, 60 bucks. I'm like, okay, well.
Ew,
all right.
50, 60 bucks. That is so nasty.
What, is that cheap or is that?
Yeah, you're selling your body.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
Yeah.
price. I'm sorry.
No, you selling your body. Why would you sell your body for $50? If you're going to do it, at least do it. At least get in the hundreds up there.
Oh, okay. I was like, do it for free? I don't know.
Oh, that's what I thought too at
It's
first.
non-profit organization.
Hey man, it's all in perspective because it's
Hey.
like I didn't spent this on dinner dates and got something. So
Got
it's
nothing.
No,
like,
I don't. I
you
listen.
want this
When
cash or you
men,
want a McDouble meal? What you
when
want?
men tell me they do, when men tell me like they pay for it, I don't judge nobody because I feel like a lot of men just have more money than time. A lot of men don't
Probably.
want to sit up and
It
wine and dine.
is a lot to like court a woman and you
It
know,
is, but
and
that's what we should do.
He's such a good
This
person.
guy right here. This-
Yeah, don't let nobody
you
change
should.
that.
No,
You
at
should.
the end of the day, I'm heading towards that. All right, I'm heading towards.
You think you're gonna
fuck
get
it.
married?
I'm about to. What? Yes, I would like to.
That's good. I wouldn't like to. Yeah. No.
Just because he
don't-
won't to, he won't find it. It's like it's the people that don't be looking for it that find it, and the people that want it
I
don't
used to
find
want
it.
that so bad, but I don't know. If you think about it, it just don't seem like I love being in solitude. Like I don't want to have to share my.
You do not
entire-
want to be
How
in a
often
relationship.
do you
man.
get dick?
Whenever I want it, and it don't even have to be like I don't have a super high sex drive, so. Like I said, I like sensual, and the type of sex that I like, it just ain't for everybody. So I'll typically stick to the same situationship, stick to the same little,
I feel you.
little one person that I deal with. But without it being a relationship,
What? Oh, that was the end of the sentence. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh God.
I'm saying without it being a relationship, I could just, get that out of the way.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
Because you don't have to merge the two.
You do not have to merge the two.
Of course, you would like to merge
This
the
guy
two.
over here.
Well, I'm just saying
Yeah.
it seems like the nice thing
nice-
to do. Just if I'm gonna have sex
Come
with
on.
somebody,
You
let
are
it
a
be
gem.
the,
You're a rare gem.
He-
Still
that's
single out here.
One
too,
word
man.
to describe it.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Because you
All in
don't.
perspective though. It's like
I just find it hard to believe. I just find it hard to believe that you can't find nobody.
good girls out here. Good girls are
They
hard to
are.
find though.
No.
Cause they be in the house quiet. They be grocery shopping.
Or with an ain't shit ass
That's
nigga.
very true.
or that, you know.
That's very true.
And then now you're traumatized, and now a good guy does come along, and now you don't know how to fucking accept this good guy because you're so fucking traumatized.
Now that is a fact.
I do agree with that. I feel like everybody needs to go through their healing process before
do.
you get in a relationship. Because I feel like your partner deserves a clean slate.
Absolutely.
So, if you
Reality
struggling
says.
with, traumatic events, everybody been through trauma, but heal yourself.
Quickly.
Spend time alone.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, hey man, what are we at, Shy?
About 2 hours.
Well, actually, it started over.
Shy, I can only hope that that's what it
The
did.
last time I seen it was like 56,
Oh.
and then I went over there. I came back, and it was like on 10. So.
We can only
Does
let's
it
hope.
delete?
No.
No. But we're gonna hope
No.
that it just means an hour and 10 minutes.
I think that's what it means.
Yeah, it
I
has
just
to,
love
'cause I
this
don't
whole
think it
little
has,
thingy.
like,
Come on now.
Take a picture
Click,
of
click.
the
Oh,
screen.
we about to.
Okay. Well, yeah. What? Oh, okay. She can take pictures. Okay, hey man. So that was
That-
now our longest episode. She
Come
just
on,
beat
man.
Leslie.
Who?
Leslie.
It must have been
Okay.
interesting. I wanted to.
It
You
was.
gotta have an interview with me and Bree. I love Bree.
Good, nutritious and delicious. The fuck?
Yeah, I love her.
Man, we can
She
all
cool.
squeeze some on somebody's lap in here.
Yeah, she be. I'll just extend the table a little bit. You know,
What you
get you
got
a
some
little.
cardboard? Like what you mean?
Yeah, you know, be innovative. You know, get your little.
We
don't
figure
have
it
to
out
look.
for y'all. Don't worry.
You know, no, I like her conversation. She cool.
She is a very interesting person.
No, she's called Bree's my girl.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting is such an interesting word. Because what does that even
yeah,
mean?
what does it even
Exactly. It just means she's an interesting person.
You know what I mean?
He love him some Bree.
I like
I really
Bree,
like
yeah.
Brie. You know, I ain't gonna hold you. I really like her. She's really cool.
I actually like everybody that was on set.
How'd you feel about what's her face?
Mercy?
Well, no, because I feel like there's no interesting story behind that, or is there? How'd you feel about it?
Mercy?
Yeah.
Mercy was the light skinned one, right?
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah.
Light skinned one with the
Yeah.
short hair? Yeah, Mercy was cool. Mercy
All
was
right.
cool, yeah.
Okay. Well, that was
Me and Bree are just like, me and Bree relate to each other more.
Yeah, Bree talk a lot of shit, so I can only imagine.
Mercy talk more shit. Mercy is very
Do shit.
Mercy is very
can see it.
talkative. Like
She is.
she I liked everybody's energy, but you know it's just certain people that you would
Yeah.
see yourself actually being friends with. Bree is one of those people.
Did you get her number?
Yeah, I talked to Bree. Yeah, she was supposed to come on the 13th. She was like, I just want to come. When we did this, we were gonna do this on the 13th.
Oh.
Dang.
Yeah, she was like, I'm just gonna come support.
Oh, man, that would have been
sweet.
cool. Well, it's
would've
his
been
fault
cool.
what we had to schedule.
Well,
so, all right.
Yeah, and
out
she
Yeah,
had
it
texted me
was.
that night, and she was like, okay, I'm on the way. I was like, oh, I didn't even tell her. She was like, I'm on the way. But then I told her it was rescheduled for the 17th. She was like, I'm gonna be busy that day, I think. So
Man.
yeah, but I like people like that. Super, you know.
Who was you about to ask her about?
Yeah, who?
I was about to ask you about the young lady that played Angel.
Oh, Nicole.
Nicole.
Nicole. Who
That's
was Nicole?
crazy.
Wow.
She had the two
Oh, yeah, she
different
had
Tattoos?
Yeah, she had a lot of
Tattoo.
tattoos.
Oh yeah. She was very she was interesting.
Okay.
She was
Yeah,
interesting.
it's a good word. Interesting is an interesting word.
Yeah, she was one of those people where I don't see myself being friends with her, but she was, yeah. She didn't give me no bad energy, no bad vibes. She was, you know, these people you click with. I click with Bree.
I feel you. Okay, I was just curious.
Mercy reminds me of somebody that I would have hung with, you know.
Back
in
back in the
Dallas.
day.
She's Mercy's a little younger. You know,
She was younger.
Yeah.
How old is she?
22?
I think she's 22.
Yeah, she early 20s.
19, 22, something.
Is she 19?
I can't. She young.
She early
22
20s, I
sounds
believe.
right.
22 sound right. Same thing, but yeah.
Yeah, she just reminds me of a lot of the people that I hung with in Dallas. Yeah, so.
Gotcha.
Okay. I was
Well,
just
hey
curious.
man, that was Miss Jessica Shaw
Jessica.
over there.
Can you take a picture of the screen and send it to me? I think I look good on the screen.
Okay, tell people where they can follow you at.
You can follow me at BYJAILAA by J-I-E-LA. And on TikTok, it is The Jessica. You need to follow me on TikTok too.
I don't have a TikTok.
My controversy always goes viral. I just be talking my shit. And people be dragging me, but you know.
What's your controversy?
I mean, I just talk about stuff that's trending at the moment. I'm very opinionated. So, you know, people.
Well, let's end this on a great note. You got TikTok, don't you?
You're
Yeah.
not gonna.
I don't have a TikTok.
You're not gonna
I just
agree
can't
with my.
fucking do TikTok.
You're not gonna agree with everything I say, but make me go viral. I don't have no problem with that.
Amazon.
The Jessica.
For sure.
Another A, like 3-4 A's.
Okay.
Click that first one.
All right.
Yeah, click that one.
All
I
right.
think my most viewed is 980,000,
Goodness gracious.
960,000. And that's just a screen recording. Go to
All right.
this one right here. I think this is I did 400,000. Well, they drugged me for days for this video.
Okay, I don't know that one. What's Impact ATL?
Yeah. That's a lot of hood shit. And I'm a dancer too.
Okay, so like dancer.
No, like, you know, I do the TikTok dances.
Oh, okay. All right, for sure.
Let me see, hold on.
Is that you?
You trying to be funny? You trying to be funny? Is this one?
He said it, not me.
This
What
one did 40. It did 40,000.
I'm trying to see an opinionated video.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, this is one.
No idea what the hell this is about.
It's about how bitches be fake.
They
Pretty
do be
much.
fake sometimes.
And a lot of people, you know, with TikTok is not like Instagram. So TikTok, they want to see, you know, you be relatable. Like it's more of a topic website.
I feel you.
Instagram, you got to be perfect all the time. Just that's why I don't be on it. I don't post on Instagram like that.
I'm not even
get all
trying
that
to
in
be
my damn
funny.
videos.
But is this?
Wait.
Okay.
Don't make me insecure. Wait.
No, I was asking the hair like your hair.
My hair? You like my hair like that?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
It doesn't look like you.
Okay,
That's what he's trying
he
to
said that. No, hey, wait, no, he said that. I was like, dang, Jessica, that's you. That's crazy.
Is there a filter on it?
Uh-huh.
That's what it.
Yeah.
That's what it. Probably
That is not
is,
even
yeah.
that's not even a major filter. So what the hell is you talking
No,
about?
what
I
do you
love
mean?
the hair though.
You like my hair?
Yeah, it's
I
good
like her.
hair.
That's very interesting because I hated that hairstyle.
Oh my god.
I see it came and went. So yeah, probably.
Yeah,
All right,
look, you
can't find
see.
a fucking controversial video. So hey, this is chemistry. I'm Miles over there.
Yeah, these are only the ones that I was talking about. The ones where I'm talking. When I say controversy, I mean like when it comes to stuff that people just don't. Everybody else got a different opinion about, and my opinion is the only one that people like. Bitch, you sound stupid, but I don't care.
Well, I'm following you. I'm gonna see what you're talking about.
I like shit like that. I need my phone.
They stupid. Fuck wrong with them. See you next time in the live chemistry. Woo!